Hello, I'm M4. I am here to run Metal Gear Rising Revengeance for y'all. It is a very memey and fun game. The speedrun's pretty short, but it's very action-packed, so I hope you guys are all going to enjoy the start to this hype block with us.
I am super excited. We also have commentary. Ari, you want to say hello and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ari. I'm just a fan of this game.
I might become one too. I'm definitely ready when you both are. Would you like to do the countdown, Ari?
Sure. Let me know when you're ready for the countdown.
Don't worry. I'm back to the title screen right now. Oh, I'm going to open my own splits file because there's an auto splitter on there. Really quick. I actually forgot to do that, but we should be ready to go in just a minute.
Well, in the meantime, just a reminder to everybody about the incentives that are happening today. We are having that one Zelda, the Blindfold, the Breath of the Wild, Grab Majora's Mask while blindfolded incentive is going to be closing very soon. Let's get those donations in because we only have until 1 p.m. EST.
Okay, so yeah, I'm ready. Whenever.
Right. I will go from 3 to 1 and then go. All right.
Okay, I think I'll be all right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty, here we are. All right, so, we can skip basically every cutscene because this game's awesome.
Yeah. For anyone who's not familiar with this game, it's kind of like a hack and slash. Very different from most Metal Gear games.
Dude, really?
Oh no,
he still died.
Yeah, so you saw MX went into blade mode there, which is where you get to walk around and kind of cut your enemies to pieces. We're gonna be using that a lot. This combined with oh yeah, I should mention we're on New Game Plus. New Game Plus gives us access to some pretty cool things later on, but for right now, we just have the Fox Blade, which is the most powerful weapon that Raiden can use. Right? We have
what
that right now.
Is happening?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is Metal Gear Ray, and Metal Gear Ray. Oh wow, this is what you want to see.
Pretty much, but he needs to. Yeah, I didn't get tail. Oh, I got sword arm instead. Well, this is slightly cringe.
So basically, we can deal damage to Metal Gear Ray by parrying some attacks and then entering this like little blade mode cutscene here. We don't actually need to hit him because he just takes the damage immediately. But you know, if you're playing casually, you'd slice that to pieces. Okay, here we go. This is kind of the end of battle quick time event.
I do have.
How can you turn the sword in blade mode? I don't know what it is on keyboard and mouse. I play on a Pro controller, but there should be a like whatever your camera button is, you should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to use the right stick in the camera button in blade mode, whatever that happens to be on your setup.
Yeah, there is a little interesting thing about being on keyboard that we'll get to later. Since this is a PC game, they are playing on controller, but there's a sneaky little trick later on. We'll get to that.
Oh yeah, I use the keyboard for a single button press later.
Is it okay that I read a couple donations? We've received some.
Yeah, now is probably a good time.
Okay, awesome. I will go super quick. We did get $100 donation towards the blindfold, the Majora's Mask, the Breath of the Wild towards the Majora's Mask, getting it while blindfolded. And that is from J Durg. And let's meet that goal. I want to see it so Crystal Saber can't. And then Anonymous for $50. Let's get this donation towards the Zelda blindfold. Really want to watch this and make it happen. And also, the donation went to the Metroid Droid for the difficulty mode. It's going to be for the normal mode. Although the Dread mode is winning But hey, maybe we gotta show some love for that no-no mode.
So this is Ray 2, and this is one of the big things about fights in this game is we want to do like very specific attacks to manipulate the opponent's HP, because there's a lot of gates and a lot of attacks that will come out at certain percents, and we want to make sure that we dodge the ones that take a long time and only have the ones that we can parry and deal a lot of damage.
That was like literally textbook.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, so here you may notice Raiden is jumping really far.
Oh, I actually failed that.
Oh, I thought you got it for the first one.
Well, I don't know, but I noticed that I jumped on like 8 rockets, so that's not what you want to see. But you can jump really far depending on if you wiggle your stick or not, and like when you start doing so. I do not really understand why.
It's very weird. Not really sure why.
I'm sure somebody out there has some idea. I'm just in it because this game is really cool. Look at this.
Yeah, we don't care about physics or any of that here.
Oh no, definitely not.
I mean, look! You saw how big the sword was. He's about to cut this thing in half.
Yeah. There's no way this even reaches halfway to the other side of this thing.
Yeah, look at that cut. So
we're gonna get access to our New Game Plus stuff after finishing this mission here. You do not have access to anything until after R0, so this is just like you could do this on a New Game file as well.
Oh, okay, so we don't have the Fox Blade yet?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I guess that's why Ray takes forever. So yeah, so this is a scripted loss, so we're just trying to die as fast as possible.
Oh, Sam, please.
Oh no.
Honey, why? So Sam, control you a little bit. Our mission here is to die as fast as possible, and sometimes he just leaves for a few seconds.
Yeah, you just lose some time for no reason here, sometimes.
Yeah. It's all up to his mood, really. There are a couple different places where he can just cost you time for no reason. Sam does a little trolling.
And just a reminder, we do have less than $150 to meet that incentive, and we have to meet it by the end of this run. Just a reminder, everybody. So let's get those donos in if you would like to see the blindfold for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, so he's just there taunting us, biding his time. Is it normally that long?
Yeah, it is. You have to wait for like 13 seconds or something. I don't know why. That's the fastest thing to do.
Alright, so things are about to get really fun after this.
Oh yeah.
So the first thing that's going to happen is polearm jumping. So now we have access to Ripper mode, which is something you normally obtain about halfway through the game. But since we're on New Game Plus, we have it, and we also have the Infinite Wig, which lets us use Ripper mode forever. What Ripper mode does when you activate it is it kind of like extends Raiden's velocity a little bit, and as you can see, Raiden went flying into the air. This is because the second attack of that mid-air polearm attack, which normally raises you a little bit, but entering Ripper mode at a precise time increases that amount that we fly up, and we can climb over a lot of obstacles and walls this way. We are going to be doing this a lot. Here's another polearm jump that's going to get us out of bounds here. And what's better than going through the mission? Going around the mission. So,
oh, yeah. You don't have to do like anything here.
Yeah, in true Metal Gear fashion, we are going to just stealth our way through this, if you want to call this that.
Also, is it okay if I just interject really quickly?
Yes, right here.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's go. We met it. Woo! We just got a $200 donation by Silly Person. Let's go. Such a great event and so happy to be a part of it. Keep up the amazing runs, everyone. And that is going to be going towards that incentive. And guess what? It's met. Yay! We get to see The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're going to grab the Majora's Mask Life Order. Sorry, Crystal Saber, you're not gonna be able to see it. I'm so excited to watch you do it. And then also, that is gonna go to the Metro Dread, the difficulty bid war as well for the Dread mode. And just a reminder that it is still open, and if you would like to see normal mode needs some love there. So if you want to get into the normal mode, there's a normal mode, but Dread mode is definitely winning.
So that was Blade Wolf. Blade Wolf is normally a 3-phase fight, but we are on New Game Plus and we have access to Sundowner's Pincer Blades, which can annihilate Blade Wolf in basically one attack.
That's also a boss fight.
Yeah, normally you'd use rockets to shoot that thing down or something, but not today.
Not with the combination of Falling Lightning and Ripper mode, which actually, there are some moves that, like, it's kind of like the polearm jump that we did. Entering Ripper mode, like, greatly enhanced the movement on Falling Lightning, which allowed us to, become Rising Lightning instead.
Yeah,
so we just kind of floated up to the helicopter.
Yeah, so here's probably the coolest skip in the game. So entering Ripper mode slows down everything else. Entering Blade mode while in Ripper mode slows down everything else to a great degree. So we do that and just start walking towards that door that the enemies are entering from, and we can actually just go through the door and skip the entire scripted fight there. Because the door shuts after they enter. So just simply leave the fight. Also, this attack that we're doing here is the fastest way to move around if we have it, which we did not have it in R01, but we do have it now. Normally, it would be like running and jumping out of the run with some pretty specific inputs to move around quickly, and we will be doing that for short distances. Or when we have another weapon equipped, because you can only do this attack when you have the sword equipped. Okay, so this is Factory Skip. This is a series of polearm jumps that is very difficult. So we're going to see how this goes. This next one is the very difficult part. You have to be at like the absolute maximum height to get in here. Wow, first try. That's awesome.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that is really hard. That would have been like a call for focus mode if I wasn't already doing it.
Yeah, it's so hard that if your frame rate's bad, you actually can't do it.
Oops. I can allow myself a couple oopsies after that factory skip.
Yeah, that was a really nice segment. So this is one of the first major bosses, Mistral. This is a 3-phase fight that we are going to basically finish in 3 hits.
Yep.
So we allow
already
ourselves...
had the first one. That was all of phase 1.
Yeah, we
I
allow
just
ourselves
poked her
to
with
get the run.
scissors, and it was over.
Yeah. The pincer blades are maybe a little powerful with Ripper mode for where we are in the game.
That was phase 2.
Yep. Yeah, so restarting from checkpoint here is faster than watching the rest of that cutscene. So this is a pretty cool fight.
Oops.
Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we're improvising.
It should still be fine. Oh. It would have been fine assuming I actually connected. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this is
So
this is the clinic on how not to fight Mistral.
Yeah.
At this point, it would have been better if I had just restarted from checkpoint, but we still got the charge fencer too.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So if that had happened at the very beginning, that's what the normal fight looks like.
Yeah. Well, that's what the normal fight looks like if you're obsessed with hitting her with Bloodlust.
Yeah. There's a couple of ways to approach this fight.
Yeah, she's got her main mechanic is that she usually is blocking when she's not attacking you with her polearm, which is pretty. I mean, it's not that bad to get around. It just means you gotta pick your openings pretty much, but the pincer blades are so slow that you kind of just have to try until it works or reset to checkpoint if you miss.
All right,
in that instance, I think I got a little too close to her before charging it in the first place.
So that was RO1. Now we are headed to Mexico.
Oh, welcome to Mexico.
It's honestly a shame we couldn't watch that cutscene, but
yeah,
this game is hilarious. Okay, so we get to see a little bit of the Sai here, Monsoon's Sai. Some pretty cool applications for this. We will see in a moment. So entering this...
Nice.
Oh.
That is the primary application of
yeah. So entering Ripper mode while you enter this fight saves a little bit of time, as you saw there. Because Ripper mode has like a slowdown when you start it. And
so
Ripper
this is
mode
what the Sai primarily do.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to see what they do. Yep.
He is dead.
Yeah, very good for closing the gap to
Or
far away
not.
enemies.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I
Yes.
got like a 4-second despawn.
Yeah, sometimes if you cut enemies a specific way when defeating them, they take longer to despawn. And this is the most frustrating part of the game, honestly. So this room has a bunch of, what are these things called? Tripods?
Dwarf geckos or tripods, depending on which Metal Gear game you're playing.
Okay.
I think they're referred to as both in this one.
So,
at different points.
yeah, you saw that they were kind of wiggling while they were running and jumping. This messes with their AI, so they won't jump on you. Because they can't really track where you're moving. Yeah, Sky High is a powerful move.
5-second fight.
Yeah,
With 3 dudes.
That was very good. Sometimes those guys can take a long time to despawn if you don't kill them like that. But...
yeah, they're very particular. They're the worst offender in the game of enemies that take longer to despawn depending on how you kill them. It takes either like 5 seconds or like 15.
Yeah, really. It really does.
Hello. You don't have to do that, it's just safe.
Yeah, a little bit of a safety strat, because this room can go horribly wrong.
Oh, like that, apparently.
Like that.
Why did they even see me? I was like, the door is even, like, cut already. Well, it's not a big deal because we have the Fox Blade, which is a New Game Plus thing that lets you cut through armor in a single attack. So extra encounters, as long as they despawn when they're supposed to, extra encounters tend to only be like a few seconds. It's more like despawn time than anything that's frustrating for those.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course, you know, getting caught.
So we have a pretty fun scene coming up. After we sneak through this next room.
Top stealth, by the way. Just throw a grenade and run.
Yep. This is how you stealth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bonk.
Very quickly
Bonk.
slice these.
Bonk.
There's a lot of bonking going around.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. That was pretty good.
All right, so we have our first and last dwarf gecko stealth section.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate that you only do this once and only for like 8 seconds, because this is really cute. There's way more a cutscene involved with this than there is gameplay.
Yeah. But the movement is pretty clean. So we're just jumping through there, and some of you who have, anyone who's ever plugged in a USB might relate to this here.
Even the machines have trouble. It's understandable. Honestly, one of the best cutscenes in the game.
It's so funny. Yeah, so now that we've stealthed through this room, now we get to run in and annihilate everything in this room. Just quick swings of the Fox Blade here. power of New Game Plus.
That one didn't die. Oops. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I got stuck on that guy's body.
So I believe we have a boss coming up here. This is the big boss of RO2. Called Grad.
This boss is so fast if you don't mess up, but if you do mess up, it's a nightmare to back it up.
Yeah. So this phase 1 is not real. It's just sitting there and we need to push it back. Here's the real fight. Using the pincer blades to great effect here. Stun it with the first one, deal tons of damage with the second one, and just finish it off. Good fight.
So if that thing starts like roller skating around the room if you don't kill it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And it is very, very hard to hit it.
Very fun boss, casually.
Oh yeah. How? Oh, there's
no.
the profanity filter. Not sure why they didn't die immediately, but you know, are you alive? Okay, you're alive, so he's not anymore.
Yeah. It all depends on how you cut the enemy. Sometimes they just lay there for a while.
Oh yeah. So that's the end of RO2. Actually saved time on my PB there, surprisingly.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All the way up until the dudes didn't despawn.
Yeah. And
But-
the encounter with the
Oh, I actually forgot that even happened.
yeah.
Oops.
So RO3, we are going to dodge this fight by pole arm jumping. And we're free.
No problem. I'm not sure how far I have to jump away before Raiden stops locking onto the police.
Yeah, so the game thinks that we are in combat here, so the enemies over here are not going to spawn. And then once we reach this section over here, I believe we're going to need to reload from checkpoint, so that the game doesn't think we're in combat anymore. Yeah.
Yep.
And now we can continue. Otherwise, the store would be locked and we would not be able to go through. So this is a pretty cool fight here. A lot of enemies are going to show up, so we're going to prepare a draw and destroy all of them. Then another wave.
Oh, those last
Oh,
two are
that
a
one
little
did
too
die.
far away. That's fine. As long as you're ready for that to... Okay.
Alright. So these guys control you for no reason sometimes.
You're all dead, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Alright, didn't cause any trouble there. So we have a pretty cool section here. We're headed to the rooftops, so we're going to be able to skip several intended areas with a series of cool movements. But we have to wait for the elevator.
Yep.
This is one of the few times you actually get to rest your hands in this run.
You can make the elevator open early by jumping for some reason. Oh, I almost didn't Ripper mode. I would have died there.
Yeah, so again, Ripper mode exaggerates our movements. So there's some areas we want to use it to get some extra distance. So
Flashing
here,
lights warning.
yeah. So
Doing that gives you some extra distance.
yeah, every time you
And that
enter an exit blade
Jump
mode,
is very tight.
you like move horizontally forward a little bit. Okay, so this is elevator skip. If you are prone to epilepsy, flashing light stuff, you should close your eyes for this next segment or look away, and I will tell you when it's okay to look back. Yeah, so we can skip this entire sewer segment because we are out of bounds. Still don't look.
Yeah, it's actually gonna get a lot worse
Yeah.
before it gets better here.
So the reason that this happens is because the developers decided to, for out of bounds areas, they would just rewrite the previous frame to the out of bounds areas so that they didn't have to render any additional stuff. This is actually a really good optimization, but it causes some pretty crazy visuals.
I like to call that the chirpy tunnel.
Yeah,
Personally.
we're almost out of it here.
Okay, we're out.
All right, yeah, you can look back now.
That was the worst part of the run for the flashing lights, by far. Okay.
That was kind of weird.
That dude's got a lot of confidence for someone with no legs.
Yeah, so we hope to sneak around these guys by hugging the wall, and we do so.
Yeah, if you're not in the absolute corner, they see you.
Yeah, so the side get another use here. There's some faraway enemies that we can fly over to. Oh no.
It's fine. I guess I'm just killing them one by one at this point. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, dude.
Okay, so
normally you can fly from enemy to enemy with the side, but my camera was not positioned in a way that was conducive to that at the beginning, so the whole chain of enemies fell apart.
So this is called Brazilian skip.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. By polearm jumping onto that building and then using Ripper mode and the dive attack there to move really far, we skip a cutscene trigger. What's his name? Jetstream Sam would normally be talking to you on a bunch of monitors.
He's taunting your morality for pretty much all of the back half of RO3.
But instead, we just get to stand here and think about what we've done.
Yeah, he doesn't even show up if you do that, which is really funny. It saves like 3 seconds, but it's more worth it for the memes than anything. What? There you go. Dude.
Why is that guy up there?
He goes up there if you take too long.
Oh, okay.
Like if, for instance, somebody doesn't die when you cut them.
All right, so we're going to be walking for a while, so if there's any donation incentive or anything, now would be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, right now, this is a good reminder to get those donations in. We definitely have a lot more incentives coming up today. I know especially the next one that is going to be coming up that has a nice little funness to it is the Super Mario Bros. Small Fire Mario. It is an amazing glitch. I cannot express how cool it is to watch. It's a very, very cool glitch that Mario veteran, Supersonic, can showcase this for all of us. We can force him to play as Small Fire Mario and make us all proud of his skill ninjas. I definitely want to see that one. That's another incentive that is open, and it's very, very close to being met, like less than $100. So definitely, if you're interested in making those donations to that incentive, I definitely recommend it. And we do have that bid war going on with the Metroid. We do have the Dread mode, or we have the normal mode. Dread mode is winning by a lot. Come on, let's change this up. Let's get some normals in there. Maybe. Or you just want Dread mode to just like extremely win. That's totally fine. But anywho, let's get those donations in while we're at it.
So we try to get that guy's attention, and sometimes they'll shoot a rocket at us, propelling us forward. Oh, he kind of hit us forward there.
Sometimes the same guy comes and melees you instead. Apparently, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah,
Here we are.
I've also never seen that. Yeah, so we just have to wait.
Yeah, this is scripted. All I'm doing is manipulating my health with the nano paste to not fall below 50%. Because if that happens, you get like a little slowdown.
Yeah, we also are not killing these guys because sometimes we will get like blade mode activation things, and those slow down the game.
Oh yeah. So there's Sam in the background. He's gonna save us from these guys. This is also where the unavoidable profanity is. if you have impressionable children with you, you should cover their ears for the next 30 seconds.
And if you don't, you should listen to this masterpiece.
I'm listening to it. I'm listening.
So on console, this is skippable, but on PC, we have to listen to it.
You can also look at Sam during this and see just how hard he is trying to not pay attention to Monsoon's rant about memes. He's like looking around awkwardly, kind of trying not to. He's like trying to see what's happening, but he's trying not to let Monsoon know that he's listening. Which is kind of funny.
They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they learn to hate. They become a carrier, envy, greed,
I'm getting a lot of stutters in performance. That's not normal for my PC. Also, there's a cat over here.
Kitty.
wind blows, rain falls,
Love
and the
kitties.
strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool, something that saves lives, a means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme.
The cat sensed that violence was about to go down here.
It spared you the burden of all the lives.
Exquisite.
Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite.
Okay.
I love this guy.
So this is definitely one of the hardest sections of the game. Monsoon is a boss with a million HP gates and very, very long cutscenes that punish you if you do not manipulate his health correctly. So we're going to be dancing around very specific HP thresholds. This first one's unavoidable.
This should be the only one that happens if I do everything correctly. But yeah, this happens like 7 times in a casual playthrough.
Yeah, this is a marathon fight, casually.
I would not mess with somebody doing this, by the way. Hey, he's gonna come down now.
Yeah, so I'll just let this speak for itself.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I
no.
messed up. Okay, he just let me try again. Oh, hello? I'm gonna run out of EM grenades at this rate. Because the sword's not swinging. There we go. I'll explain why that happened in a minute.
So we need to get him to just, yeah, just at 40 there. Oh.
Dude, really? I got the fast
Oh no.
swivel. Now I don't have any EMs for later. I'm gonna have to pick up a backup, and I messed this up, so he's gonna jump up again. So that's an easy... Okay, so what happened? I guess I can explain that while this is happening. When I flicked the stick, when I let it reset back to neutral, it didn't swing because I didn't let it reset fast enough. So I just exited blade mode without hitting his head, and now I have no EM grenades. I'm gonna have to parry him, I think, to get him out of this.
Yeah, he's very close to the final attack here.
Oh my god, Andy's doing this.
No, the one that we can't deal damage.
Please stop doing this, Monsoon.
He only did 2.
Have mercy, dude. Why are you doing it again?
Oh, again. So, this is what happens when Monsoon does not go right.
He's
Again?
still... Okay, there we go.
Okay.
It looked like he was doing it again. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't get it.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I should honestly consider just resetting the checkpoint at this point.
It's never too late.
All he needs to do is give me something I can perfect parry. That's all it'll take. Like this. There we go.
There we go.
So the HP gate threshold there is 10%, and
Yeah.
he was at 10.6.
So
And
far.
I think I just lost like nearly 2 minutes to that. That is what happens if Monsoon does not go correctly.
Yeah, it's definitely the most punishing fight to make a mistake on. And
yeah.
sometimes it just kind of feels out of your control.
Yeah, like well, I mean the EM thing was kind of my fault, but
Yeah,
also,
I mean, sometimes the head
also
could
that shouldn't
fly.
happen. Like I don't know why I need to work around that. It's very silly.
It's all right. We got there.
Yeah, we got there eventually.
Now what will you do? Jack the Ripper.
So the reason I didn't want to reset to checkpoint is because there are no checkpoints in this fight, so it would have been a redo of the entire fight if I chose to do that.
You got the beginning and the end. Those are the only checkpoints.
Yeah, the whole time I was like, dude, please just... Oh, yeah, that literally was 2 minutes of time loss. I can see from the fight timer. The IGT there.
That's brutal.
I was just like, Monsoon, please just do something so I can parry you. he just didn't want to. He wasn't in the mood.
Yeah, again, really, really hard fight. All right, so now we're in World Marshal. We're gonna be in this room for a while. The first thing that we have to do is destroy the receptionist. I don't know why this is what triggers the fight, but
I think it happens if you wait long enough. Also, that's way faster.
yeah. So a lot of enemies show up here, so we're gonna use the polearm to take care of them quickly. Polearm has large sweeping attacks that are useful for groups. And we have a couple of less cool Blade Wolves.
Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
Yeah, so here we have another auto-scroller, if there's anything the host would like to say.
Okay, awesome. Well, I would definitely love to remind everyone we are very, very close to that 5K mark. We are only, I mean, it looks like about, $230. So any donations coming in, that would be amazing to hit that 5K. That would be a great milestone. Also, just a reminder that we do have a few prizes today. We have the Mario Power Up Perler Magnets. That is a minimum of $20 of a donation in case you would love to get them. And then the oil paintings by the Renaissance, and the lucky winners who donate a minimum of $20, there will be 2 of them for today. And also, just a reminder on those incentives, we do have the small fire Mario. That one's a great glitch to watch. It's very, very close to being done. If we would like to hit that incentive, that would be amazing. But definitely have a lot to say. And also just a reminder, Speedrun Hall of Fame, this is the first event with Skip the Stigma, and all the proceeds are going to NAMI. If anyone's interested in learning more about the Speedrun of Hall of Fame, we could always, you could do a command in chat, but also Speedrun Hall of Fame, the whole premise of Speedrun Hall of Fame is just establishing a design. It's a ground up to allow the speedrunning communities that their peers get to vote for, elect, and cultivate a positive, inclusive, and a complete gallery of the most important speedrunners of all time. If you would love to learn more, you could always go to the website speedrunhalloffame.com. And I'll put the command in chat right now.
Yeah, so here we have to go around destroying some panels on the walls. This is another classic New Game Plus, just run around in Ripper mode and destroy everything. Yeah, me too.
I'm surprised that raptor despawned.
So we have a potential stealth section here. And put a smoke grenade there and hope to get to the panel. We did it. Nice. Yeah, sometimes that guy can notice you, and it's just like, it's annoying.
It is very frustrating because then you have to skip a score screen for your your long drawn out battle of killing a single guy. Even if you stealth kill him, it happens.
So here we just gotta go as fast as we can to the end of this area. You have normally seen or you've seen a bit of ninja running. We try to avoid staying in ninja run for obstacles. If we can jump over an obstacle, we prefer to do that, as the ninja run into jump combo is much faster than simply ninja running.
I definitely forgot the AM grenade. That's gonna be a problem for body double monsoon. Unless I get like a random drop. Is this an AM grenade?
Oh,
Wait,
the backup.
no. Oh, that's clutch. Okay. I knew that was a grenade, I just didn't know which kind. Excellent. Okay, we're in business. So, as I just alluded to, there's another monsoon fight.
It's very
That's
different and
generally a
has
lot
its own
faster, but you
challenges.
need one grenade for it.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be
Yeah.
And also, if you fail it, things go horribly wrong. Just like regular. And if you have to reload
Oh, yeah,
checkpoint,
it's
it takes
really,
even
really
longer.
slow.
keep climbing like that. It'll be much easier for you.
So, you know, just running up the building. Don't know why we.
Good, Ryder.
Riding his
Yeah.
riding his magical powers in addition to his
Ninja
ninja
and
ones.
Yeah, big fan of this next session.
Up now, yeah?
This next section's really cool.
This is the Japanese gardens, which are here for some reason. I think they.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're here
there's
because
a
some
weave
dude
in accounting.
in accounting like cherry
I
blossoms.
understand.
Valid.
If I could fund this, I would too. So we take out the enemies here, but we're gonna do something pretty specific to that last enemy. We are going to cut its legs
Oh,
off.
there he is.
So what this means is that he's gonna be crawling around. So we will still be in combat. We can polearm jump into the next area. And by the time that he finally bleeds out, we can have skipped this section. So there's a lot of enemies that would normally be here. Yeah, that was scary.
I was definitely gonna
Just
fall
backed
if
it
I
up
went
by
for it.
going around on the stairs there. And this brings us to the boss of this section. Oh, wait, no, sorry. We have the elevator first. This is another cool section.
Oh, not quite.
Yeah.
I
Oops.
forget that this exists all the time. Don't worry. Hello. Greetings.
So a lot is going to happen.
Salutations.
Oh no. Yeah, I see it on the map.
Oh, the first guy didn't die. Or the second guy. Waiting patiently.
It's going to be several waves of enemies and things that we need to do here. Gonna use polearm again, good for groups. Couple geckos. That one, yeah. Did not die for some
I did
reason.
live.
Look up, Raiden. Another freight platform.
A lot of
I
enemies.
think there are 4 waves here.
Look out.
Something like that.
What's cool is what we get to do after this.
Please die.
Oh,
we
no.
got. I
Yep.
think this guy's gonna be despawning for 10 more seconds.
Yeah, that's the enemy that has a particularly hard time despawning.
That's what happens when you don't sky high them, and that guy's hard to sky high
Yeah,
because
so
he like jumps
pretty soon here we're
around
gonna need to jump to
when he
the
gets
other
down.
elevator, which is right now.
Careful, Raiden. The elevator
Oh,
can
no.
do much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
Okay,
this is just this
there is a
extra
backup
fight
for
here. If you have good timing on the polearm jump, you can jump onto the other platform, or you can do that.
Yep. You can skip that entire wave, basically, by timing it correctly, but I messed up. Oops.
Yeah, more enemies.
This is really cool. It's a lot of flying enemies, and they're very vulnerable to
yeah, just
quick draw.
Oh. Missed that one for some reason, but
Except this one, I guess.
oh no.
No, dude. This is so clean if you can get into the corner quickly, but because of that one dude surviving it, I wasn't able to get there fast enough.
Oh, yeah, man, I forgot a lot.
The server room's ahead.
So this is the next
now
big
we're about
boss. This one can be a lot of trouble.
This is kind of a gauntlet
Yeah.
between the refights and then the actual chapter boss right here. Let's hope this goes well. I have little faith considering
So this
how
is body
Monsoon went,
double
but
Miss
you know
for
what?
all. We can kind of take her out in a similar way. Oh no.
Oh. Yep.
Her music is so good. Yeah.
This is kind of what I thought was going to happen. So that's the main mechanic. I'm just trying to get distance so I can do this.
All right, nice.
There we go.
Okay, that's body double Mr. All Down. So next up is body double
That was...
Monsoon. So we're going to be sitting in a corner here, charging up the pincer blades, waiting for him. Here he is. Okay.
Just explode. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, so then we're gonna start charging again. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, no. I can't avoid this. I have to parry him again because it didn't. Well, it should be okay because he's doing this.
Oh no, we're doing it now.
Well, unfortunately, because Raiden refused to swing his sword earlier, we now have to sit through this. Come on, just give me something I can work with. Okay, well, here's a backup that works sometimes. It did not work there. There is a random chance that the Sai work like an EM grenade when they're charged up. So, like, right now, it might work. Nope. I don't know what the odds are, but apparently they're not that good.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be doing this
Yeah, we
if
had
it
used a
weren't
lot of
for,
EM
if it
grenades
weren't for the
earlier, and
misbehavior
that's
earlier, but
kind
here
of
we are.
Monsoon's weakness. Yeah.
Oh, that is not pincer blades.
Alright, alright.
Please do.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we also lost like 2 minutes that time. You know, no big deal. That one
Body
10
double
estimate
fights are
starting to
also
look
very
justified.
tricky.
Don't disrupt the students while class
Yeah,
is
if I okay, thankfully that was the last time we need EM grenades, but I wish the backup had worked because
Yeah,
that's really cool. When
having
it
to
does.
use a bunch of extra EM grenades earlier definitely strained that.
Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too
Yeah, and this game is such a cool speed game, and it also has a tendency to
straight to the brain.
explode and burn if anything goes wrong, like anywhere.
Maybe dream is
But it's fun to do no resets from a standpoint of how can I survive this?
civilians.
If you mess up, or like what's the fastest thing you can do to back something up like that? Unfortunately, I had to parry both monsoons, even though I had 6 EM grenades, which is unfortunate, but you know what? It's fine.
It's a graduation present.
Full of ham.
So this is Sundowner. This dude is quirky. Very, Oh, nice lag spike. So this boss fight is so funny. He's the one that we get the pincer blades from. Keep that in mind as you watch me kill him.
Yeah, it's pretty cool fight when it goes right. And it usually goes right. This one is significantly
Oh my
less
goodness.
hard than Monsoon or Body Double.
You can be cooler than that.
Yeah, this is like maybe the
Yeah.
easiest.
Turns
boss fight
out
in the
that
run.
his biggest weakness
besides
is
Blade
his
Wolf.
own weapon. Because he does this thing with the shield there while he thinks that we're going to attack. Wow. But we can just use that time while he's shielding
alive?
to charge up the pincer blades.
One of the attacks must have, or one of the hits of the pincer blades must have missed, because that's supposed to just kill him after he jumps. Either way, he walks around and like tries to get you with his shields for the entire fight, and his own weapon ignores his shields pretty much, which is really funny.
So another use of Raiden's magic here.
Oh yeah. Stabbing your sword through
Yeah,
something
in
apparently
the-
constitutes attacking in the Metal Gear universe.
The Metal Gear
Because he's
cinematic.
got full control over this thing after doing that. This segment is really hard casually, but if you just hold down left and mash attack,
Yeah,
you
this is one
cannot
of the
lose
most
it.
frustrating sections to die in casually. So at the end of the section, there's going to be a wall, or I guess a ceiling that we need to break through with blade mode. If you don't blade mode, you actually like will hit it and die, and it's really funny.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of time though. Like multiple minutes to cut it a single time.
Keep
I
in
don't
mind,
know why
Raiden
it's like
is
this.
floating in midair this whole time. Don't ask how, I don't know.
Yep.
How? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually. Yeah. Rule of cool for sure.
Because it's cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how. The rule of cool.
Skipping the calls there are pretty funny. So you just get like the first sound of every sentence.
Right.
Yeah, I am.
Hurry.
Right.
I know.
And it's good.
And then he's up some.
The
Can't.
office.
Then we have.
Never it is.
Hold up, it's not an Mach 7.
That was
Right.
So that was RO4, and you might be thinking, wow, the estimate is the estimate's coming up, and there's several missions left. Well, the next two are like 2 minutes and 1 minute, so RO5
Yeah, so
and
we're just
RO6
getting
are
out of Denver
really,
here.
really short.
Gonna be a lot of pseudo stealth sections
It's time you got out of
and whatever that is.
Hey guys. I don't think I've ever seen them not jump down before. Oh, it's because this guy's alive.
Usual amount of
Why are you
spaghetti.
alive?
Yeah, using our favorite item here, the cardboard box.
Yep.
No. Yeah, this is basically the only
It
place
sees
to
some
use
pretty
it.
extensive use in RO5.
Yeah. Waiting for that enemy,
I'm down.
kind of trolling us.
There you go. He'll despawn in a minute. He's probably already gone. Maybe
That
not.
one's unavoidable,
That took a
but
while.
a bunch of the upcoming fights are avoidable. We are going to do our best.
Right. Hurry.
Take some very specific movement to avoid these hiding dwarf geckos.
From first cosmic velocity. It could require more than 30 minutes to get to
Nice.
Okay, cool.
And here we go, the box.
those blind guys start long fights if you get caught.
Just gotta get past that tripod.
Oh, okay.
Hugging the wall again to get out of here. And then it's just a rush to the exit. Clean segment, aside from the spaghetti at the beginning.
I think this is the best segment in this entire run so far.
Yeah, it's kind of a short chapter.
Probably.
Not very many fights. So now we get some,
Yep, 157.
we get a very cool boss fight. This is Jetstream Sam. As with all bosses, gonna do some very specific attacks. Yeah, he gets stunned for a while, so we use those opportunities to charge up the pincer blades and get some hits in. Yeah, he also does this, which doesn't end up working out too well for him. A little bit of defensive offense there to close the gap. Yeah.
You're supposed to get stunned, dude.
Yeah, quick time event.
Stop.
Nice.
Come back here. Oh, wait, what? Okay,
Yeah,
wasn't
normally-
expecting him to actually just end the
He
fight of
control you
his
there.
own free will there, but... yeah, that was a little weird. I don't remember the exact fight, because it has been a while since I got my PB, but I was just playing like really safe around his HP gates, because if you hit him below 69% HP, he takes way less damage to the point where you have to use multiple charge pincer twos to get him down 20% HP into the
Yeah,
last
fight
phase.
was a
so
little weird, but it was
I
good.
was just playing around that.
We didn't end up going into the... Yeah, it didn't end up going into the long part.
It was great
Thankfully.
until he started running around.
So here's another short mission. We are going to make use of the polearm to kind of get the whole... Oh, I've never seen that before.
Are you serious right now? Me neither.
This
Okay.
is definitely one of those games
If I
where
have to,
every
I'll
time you
come
do
over
a
here,
run,
I
there's something
guess.
new you've never seen that happens. Just the nature of an open kind of game like this, with a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, that
So-
was the first time I've ever seen that. Okay.
Yeah, our last
Here's our
polearm
last
comes.
cheating.
Just gonna squeak out of bounds over
Really
here and run to the exit. The crates aren't real. Yeah.
Alright,
so
here's
this is
here's
Excelsis.
where stuff starts getting cool.
We are going to be doing a ton of damage with the pincer blades wherever we can. You can actually hit the legs from over here, so we are going to be doing that. Yeah, for vanity. Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about it.
I actually forgot about that that one. Glad I told everyone to just keep the profanity thing up for
This
the
is an
entire run,
adults game.
because I forgot about that.
Yeah, some more pincer attacks here now that he's stunned. Gonna prep for the leg coming back. Yeah.
Yep. There is a phase we cannot skip here in a sec. We can't skip the
Gotta-
lasers, unfortunately. So, since we can't skip it, let's see what Excelsis has to offer us
Oh.
right now. Ow. Oh no. Oh, I didn't know you could get double hit. Let's go. Oh, I died. Plus the nano pace. I got a little too close there.
You're
Oh,
trying
I
to
got
have low
double hit
HP,
again.
right?
Yo, this is actually nice. I didn't know you could do that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
you want under
if
41%.
if you continue to not be hit for the rest of this, then we'll be looking very good for the next section. Legs coming back, and we're ready. And there we go.
That is the
so
Excelsis
here's
fight
the,
minus the QTEs.
Final blow to this leg, and then we get some nice power fantasy going on.
Oh yeah, this game is full of power
Yeah, I
fantasy.
mean, look at this.
And rule of cool type stuff. Dude, I wish I was that strong.
Any physicists might want to look away. Yeah.
Physicists hate him. Look at that.
Yep, that's
Dude, I don't
pretty-
care
yep.
if you're a cyborg. That thing
Yeah.
landing on you is going to kill you.
You ever had a sword duel with giant swords?
A giant crab mech.
I was gonna ask, is this a great time to read a donation? Because
Right now, yes.
Okay, awesome. 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 I
Yeah.
will just do
Probably
it
the
super
best
quick.
time for the end.
Loving this event, and thank you for putting it on. It is a $20 donation from Anonymous, and that will be going towards the incentive of the Super Mario Bros. Small Fire Mario. Now, that is a very, very incentive that is very closely met. I think we have less than $50 now. So if you would love to see the Small Fire Mario glitch, that would be amazing. It is worth a watch. And then the Metroid Droid difficulty bid war no more mode. That's the bid war it's going to go towards.
It's kind of sad. Raiden, fist fighting Raiden has his like own moveset and stuff, but we only really see it here.
Yeah, just here and when you get disarmed during the final phase, which happens a couple times, and you can always just go pick your sword up, so you're never forced to do it. By the way, this is where the meme came from, everyone. Standing
Yeah, so if you're not
here.
mashing X, Raiden kind of like flimsily attacks him, and it's really funny, but unfortunately it's slow. Oh, is there another one?
Oh yeah, you guys want to see? It's a little slower, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
there you
think
go.
we're
There.
at risk of going over estimate right now. This is what happens if you don't match. Ugh.
Yeah,
Anyway, it's really
Took a
slow.
couple
if
seconds
you
there
don't
for the
match,
fans.
so let's go ahead and figure that out now. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of this game, honestly.
yeah. This boss is
All right, here's the final boss. I'm
fitting
gonna
for
need
the
to
end
focus.
here. Very difficult. Yeah, easy restart there. Doesn't take too much time to
That was
restart there.
unfortunate.
So we're gonna be using defensive offense to keep the offense up here. We don't have access to our special weapons, so it's just gonna be riding in the sword here. So he's trying to heal right now. We need to hit his back. There's a couple different ways to approach this fight. They're just going for the beat 'em up style.
Yeah, I'm going for very safe. Okay, I'm
This
not
looks
sure where
good
to
to
hit him. This will do, maybe?
Ah,
Oh, I missed.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
can
sure where he
interrupt
was
Rick.
going to jump to. It's been a while. It's fine. You can skip this. If you do a falling lightning into him from low altitude, he'll like
but
throw
if this
you
is the
and
only one
just
we
not
see,
do
it's
this.
pretty good.
It saves like 20 seconds, but not
Yeah.
a huge deal. Let's be red for the final foot cutscene.
Okay, so we still have a while till time, so I'll let you know. Yeah,
Yeah, the
I'll
time is
call out
when
right
we
before it's
are
about to
elbow
happen.
deep in his chest.
This game is awesome.
I like how Raiden's just like, did I get him? He just like, he just like backs off. He's like, is it over?
Alright, so it's coming up pretty soon here. There you go, now. Yep.
Oh my goodness, that was slow. Okay, that's time.
Well, nicely done. That was amazing.
Thank you. It could. I'll give that it could have gone worse, given that I'm pretty rusty. That's those monsoon segments were pretty ugly. But hey, only one restart on Armstrong. That strat is like really not easy to do. So
thank you so much for showing this. Was there anything you would like to shout out or say or you know, plug in right now?
For a while longer, at least. War will continue as an
shoutouts to the Speedrun Hall of Fame team for asking me to run this game. This is the hypest game I know how to play, so yeah, makes sense where they decided to put me. It's been a really good time. I'm not too tied into the community of this game. I do runs like sort of often, but their resources are fantastic, and they're all generally like pretty nice people. And shoutouts to my own community as well for watching me, even when I pivot to a completely different genre as I apparently do regularly.
Yeah, and then Ari, I would love to say, I know you're a
me.
big fan of the game, but you did an amazing job on the commentary. Was there anything you'd like to say? Any shout outs or plugins?
Not really. I mean, I shout out to M4's community for being great as always.
Well, that's great. And thank you, M4 and Ari, for showing this. This was amazing. And honestly, it was just a lot of fun hearing you two having a blast. Alrighty. Well, we are going to be getting ready for the next run. But before we do, we have a beautiful video to show. Just stay tuned and we will be back with you with everything going on pretty soon.